Hello there, I'm Shamla. In Lecture Series 3, I'll look at the principles of IAS 16, Property, Plant and Equipment. To be recognized as property, plant and equipment, PPE for short, firstly, it should meet the definition as set out in IAS 16. PPE are tangible assets held by an entity for one of the following purposes: production or supply of goods or services, rental to others, or for administrative purposes. The item is also expected to be used for more than one period. This explains why PPE is included in the statement of financial position as non-current assets. Secondly, it should meet the recognition criteria set out in IAS 16. That is, 1. It is probable the future economic benefit associated with the item will flow to the entity. The other is costs can be measured reliably. These criteria apply to both initial and subsequent expenditure. This means any subsequent expenditure relating to an item or PPE should only be added to the carrying value of the asset when it is probable the future economic benefits in excess of the originally assessed standard of performance of the existing asset will flow to the entity. Otherwise, the expenditure should be recognized as an expense in the profit or loss. Now, let's look at the measurement principles set out in IAS 16. This is broken down to initial measurement, that is measurement at recognition date, and subsequent measurement. PPE is initially measured at cost. This includes 1. Purchase price net of trade discounts or rebates. 2. Directly attributable costs or bringing the asset to working condition for intended use. Examples of these are site preparation costs, professional fees, custom duty, and transportation costs. 3. The initial estimate of the cost of dismantling and removing the item and restoring the site. This would also result in the recognition of a provision, an interaction between IAS 16, Property, Plant and Equipment, and IAS 37, Provisions, Contingent Liabilities, and Contingent Assets. On subsequent measurement, an entity has a choice of adopting either the cost model or the revaluation model. If an entity adopts the cost model, the item or PPE is carried at cost less accumulated depreciation and impairment losses. On the other hand, if the entity chooses to adopt the revaluation model, the item or PPE is carried at fair value less subsequent depreciation and impairment losses. On the second part of Lecture Series 3 on IAS 16, Property, Plant and Equipment, I will focus on the revaluation model. Till then, thank you and have a nice day.